Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about my top 5 eyeshadow palettes. Well, just to say I don't have 5, I have 6. I couldn't just limit them in 5, but you get the point. It's top favorites. What I would like from my eyeshadow palettes, I would like the matte colors to be very blendable, and I would like the shimmer colors to be like foiled and have a lot of shimmer and shine, as less fallout as possible. So, let's start with a Wizard 01 All Matte palette. That looks like that. It has 12 colors. It's beautiful. That is the warm one. It has a cool tone one, but this is my favorite. I use this palette every day. The colors are very pigmented. They don't have like a lot of fallout. They're pigmented enough. They blend smoothly, amazing, and you can use this palette not only for eyeshadow, guys. You can use it to touch up regrowth. You can use it brows. You can use it as a contour bronzer. Like, it has plenty of uses. So I love it, and I use it either alone or in conjunction with other palettes that I will mention. It's my favorite like matte palette on the market, and if you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. From all the Wizard palettes that I've tried, this is my favorite. The Natasha Denona 28 eyeshadow palette in green brown. And has a big mirror, like that. And as you see, guys, I use that a ton. And when I say a ton, a ton. I love it. It has like beautiful shades that I gravitate towards too. It has a lot of like shimmery colors, very foiled, like, look at these shimmery colors. They're like pressed pigments kind of thing, and I would advise you to use those with your fingers or spritz your brush to minimize the fallout. It doesn't have as much as fallout if you use it properly, but if you don't, of course, it's like pressed pigments. They're very emollient, they're amazing, and I love it. I've talked about a ton. I know it doesn't have a lot of matte eyeshadows, but I already have my favorite matte palette here. So I use that for the shimmers. I do like the mattes as well, but the shimmery shades are amazing. And I really love the color selection. I really gravitated towards like green and teals and kind of like that. Obviously, I have brown eyes, and I don't know what else to say. I love it. It's big. I know it's expensive, but you get a lot of product, and I believe personally that it's definitely worth it for the money. So, Natasha Denona 28 eyeshadow palette green brown, Charlotte Tilbury the Dolce Vita palette. I love Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palettes, and it has a mirror. It looks like that. Only 4 shades. No mattes here, but I don't need mattes. I do have the other one, Prime, Enhance, Smoke and Pop. So I'm wearing it on my eyes today. It's probably my favorite palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I love the performance. They're not as buttery as the Natasha Denona ones, but they're pigmented enough, you know what I mean? They blend effortlessly, and they kind of like similar to the Tom Ford eyeshadows. The glitter, I think that is the most expensive glitter on the market, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the most emollient glitter of any of the Charlotte's palettes, I believe. And you use that with your finger. I love how small it is. I love the color selection. And if you haven't checked it out, please do. By Tom Ford, and that is in number 10, Titanium Smoke. And Tom Ford, of course, another luxury line, big mirror here, and 4 colors that you can achieve the ultimate smoky eye. 1 matte color, 1 with a sheen, and 2 like very glittery, like pressed pigment, if you know what I mean. Tom Ford eyeshadows, guys, they're extremely expensive. You get a ton of product. This is my favorite because you can get the ultimate smoky eye. You can use these 2 for the daytime, and you can amp it up with these 2 at night, or whatever you want to do, you know. And they're similar consistency to Charlotte Tilbury ones. They're pigmented enough, and these 2, they are very emollient, and I would advise you to use it with your fingertip or with a wet brush. It's one of limited edition, and I know you'll ask me why I included in limited edition, because I loved it. It's the Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now it has a mirror. When I got this palette and I started using it, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I was like, Oh yeah, another neutral palette, blah blah blah, you know, boring, boring, boring. Then I used it for a week, I liked it, but since then I can't stop using the bloody thing. So I really love it. Those mats are fantastic. I love the color selection, the blue, the green, and the champagne, these khaki guys, and this like the pinkish one. Look at the pigmentation. It's just spot on. So since then I can't stop using it. Anastasia Beverly Hills, make that a permanent palette. Master Palette by Mario, thumbs up. And for my final pick, it's no other from the Kat Von D Metal Matte Eyeshadow Palette that released recently. So huge mirror here, and you get all these matte and metal shades. This is from the Crush Metal collection, and this is all the mattes. This is the ultimate eyeshadow palette. When I'll go for holidays, this is I'm gonna take with me, because I can achieve a natural look, I can achieve a smoky look, I can have all my mattes, and I can have all my shimmers, and I can do golden eye, brown eye, purple eye, green eye, blue eye, anything I want. So the pigmentation is spot on. The matte shades perform really well. The Crushed Metal eyeshadows perform amazing. Look at the pigmentation here. They don't have much fallout, and I would recommend to use the Crushed Metals with either your finger or with a wet brush, and that is how I use it. If you want to have less fallout, that goes with any pressed pigment kind of like eyeshadow like this. So I love this. I even love the size of this. I love that it comes with a big mirror, and I love that it says the names on the back. Kat Von D, please make that as a permanent product, please. These were all my top favorite eyeshadow palettes at this present moment. I hope you like this video, and if you do, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and let me know which is your favorite eyeshadow palettes. I would like to know. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time, mwah, bye.